So I just turned it on again, and now it's idling at 750, which I think is what it's supposed to be idling at. It's 750. Because look there, because look there, now it's at 750. Before it was trying to idle at 1,000. So I'm gonna roll it back out so we can let it sit a little while.
These fumes are wild, isn't it, boss?
They're trying to cut off.
Yeah, they cut off.
You know what? I wonder if it's an idle air sensor. I wonder if it's an idle air sensor. Because it's trying to find its idle.
What would that sensor be?
It's in line in there, and it's supposed to keep it, it's supposed to keep the idle correct. So maybe I need to order an idle air sensor. Try disconnecting the idle air sensor. That's this right here. I'm just gonna disconnect it just for a second and see if it does anything.
Pressing anything?
Not pressing anything. So maybe it is the idle air sensor. That's one more thing we can try. I think no matter what, we needed a fuel pump because it was surging and stuff in traffic. So look, I'm gonna connect this back, but that's the idle air sensor. The thing is, to me, it looks pretty new. You know, unless the wiring's messed up on it or something. Let's see if it can find idle again. And then the other thing is they had a boost controller on here, but I don't think that would affect the idle. The only thing I could see affecting the idle was that. When I was driving it in traffic, it would surge like it wasn't getting fuel and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go drive it. Maybe we fixed the one problem of it surging in traffic and cutting out at every light, but we may still have an idle problem.
Sure you want to drive it, or you want to drive it around this thing right here?
Let's drive it around here. You want to jump in?
No.
Come on.
Well, you don't want to wait on Kobe?
No.
Two big dudes in a small car. You sure you know how to drive stick?
Yep. 100%. Before, even in first, it would whoop, 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 like that. It would start to skip because it was cutting out, like the fuel, like it wasn't getting fuel. I don't feel that in first anymore. I think it definitely needed the fuel pump.
Why'd it pull? Oh, shit.
Oh, look. You hear it? See that?
That's what it was doing to you?
Yeah, it was doing. You see how it cut out for a second?
This is in first, right?
Yeah, we're just in first. See? I didn't hit the gas. I wonder if it's the injectors. This car, man.
We live our life a quarter mile at a time.
I just like to be able to go. Look, it's almost like it's trying to find idle. I mean, maybe it's the computer. Maybe the computer just has to kind of go through and figure out where the idle is, you know? What do you think?
Oh, it's a weird way to get out.
What? Oh, the handle?
The handle right here. What do you think, boss?
All right, so it's idling at 750. I don't know if it's gonna cut off again, but it hasn't cut off. So I don't know if we fixed it by adding a new fuel pump, and if maybe the computer has to relearn or what where idle is. So if you know, please respond in the comments and let us know. See, it's like idling high again, and it comes back down to 750. I think there it goes, it turned off. I don't know. Leave a comment if you know these 1987 740 turbo. If you know what it could be, let us know. Replace the fuel pump, replace the fuel filter. I really want to drive this car. It's my daily driver until we get the 66 Volvo Amazon wagon fixed. So please let us know if you know what the problem is.
And guys, I know we've had a lot of failures on the channel. That's life. We just gotta keep pushing. Just gotta keep on pushing, baby. All right, bye.
Bye.
Go.
All right, so I was reading on the forums, and this little knob here, I think, controls the idle a little bit too on the throttle. So I backed it off just a few turns, and it seems like now it's idling closer to 900. So could that have been it? I don't know. But it does sound like...
Sounds a lot better, like it's not forcing itself anymore.
Right. It does sound better, huh?
Yeah, smoother. Well, we gotta give it a little bit of time.
Yeah.
What's up? Alright, homeless. I don't have any money. I don't have any money, dude.
I heard it stutter a bit. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, it hiccuped. Sorry. I mean, it hiccuped. Hiccup, not stutter. It hiccuped a bit. But then it stayed idling, so. Hasn't shut off. You wanna go take it for a ride? Let me get my wallet and stuff, so in case we get stuck out there on the road, we can call Uber or something.
We can push it.
I know.
Let's just go around here.
All right. We're not even.
We're not mechanics. We don't know anything.
We literally just figuring
this stuff out.
You know, it's all YouTube and the forum.
Boss, your door's coming off over there.
What?
Your door's coming off.
What do you mean coming off?
Oh, never mind. That's how it is.
You know what? I'm gonna go back through here and see if we left a puddle there. You see a puddle on the ground?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, let's see. fuel pump, new filter, new idle. Bro, it's a new car, man. A new fuel pump.
We really gotta wait and see until we're at a stop sign.
Alright, let's see. We're coming up on a stoplight. Downshifting, idle going down. Idle catches at 900. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? We're at 900. Idle sitting there. All right, now we're stopped. It's idling. It could be back to my daily driver. For some reason, I love Volvos now. I don't know what's happening, but I own 3 of them. I may pick up another Amazon soon. I don't know what's going on. Like,
I think they fit your style. There's like, it's nothing flashy, something that works, and it's chill. You know what I'm saying?
I think chill is the biggest.
Chill vibe.
Chill is the biggest thing.
Chill.
Like when this 87 came up for sale, I was on it pretty quick. And the guy told me, hey, it had some mods done to it. I was like, I wasn't worried about it. But
no way! It has electric windows?
yeah.
What?
This thing is top of the line. It was $29,000 or $23,000 when it was sold back in 1987. I have everything on it. It was sold up in Oregon. $23,000, has all the options. For some reason the speedometer is in kilometers now, but I saw in the paperwork it showed that it was 120 mile per hour kilometers. So something fishy happened with the miles or the speedometer. So I don't know.
So how do you know how fast you're going when you're on the freeway?
So I don't drive fast. I was in a wreck a long time ago. Failure to control speed slash racing, and so ever since that day, that day it almost killed me. Speed. So I don't drive fast anymore. It hurt too much. I'm missing teeth and fake teeth because of that. So I drive very slow. So on this, it says 60 kilometers. I know with the conversion and everything, it's 40, whatever. When it gets to 80, I know you're around 60, but I literally only go as fast as I want to. I do not drive fast. You can go around, I'll stay in the right lane, whatever. Man, this car is driving totally different. It's not sputtering. I think fixing the idle too, it helped. Adjusting that idle. I had actually backed out that screw or bolt for the idle when I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it. So I looked at the oil that was on there and just put it back to the same spot it was before I was trying to figure it out. So, man, this thing, you hear it? It sounds good now. Man. So I could have bought, with the money I ended up buying this, I paid $4,500 for it. I got about another $2,000 in fixing it up. I had to buy another wheel because it was bent. One of the wheels was bent. Had to do some work on the AC, get that going. Other parts and stuff. So I think I got about $2,000 into it. So I'm around $6,500 for a daily driver. But I could have bought like a Camry or something like that. It's just, I feel this thing has style. It fits me. And if I can keep it going it's 37 years old. If I can keep it going another 37, I'll be happy, because it does fit my style. I would like to find a 240, maybe an older one, like an 83, 84, 240. I just like the boxy look of it, not the wagon, but the regular sedans. But I'm looking for one in brown. Like I want that brown color, like a brown color with like a brown or a black interior. So I'm gonna kind of wait on that. So now I'm coming up to the light, slowing down. So now I'm in neutral. Let's see what it goes back to. So it goes back to 900, a little bit under 1,000. Dude, we fixed it. We fixed it, man.
Yeah, more like you. I filmed.
You know, just because you weren't hands-on on everything, you were right there, giving good suggestions. You're the brains behind the operation. Hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? All right.
This is what
Bro,
I do.
I think I got my daily driver back.
No, having a stick shift daily driver in Houston,
Not a good idea.
not a good idea, boss. Traffic is horrible here.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, I love it. I love that I can drive this again. Now I can take the Sprinter and park it back in storage. I don't have to drive it every day. Man, I killed a whole morning trying to figure this out, but I'm glad we replaced the pump. I didn't have to send it to a shop or anything. Yeah, it's idling perfect. It's been running, purring like a kitten. So happy, man. So happy, man. All right, now time to get back to work. How do you feel, Eduardo? Let me see.
Oh, good. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna work, but I didn't want to say that to you, boss, because you know you're the boss. But seeing the enjoyment you got from it makes me happy, and it makes me feel good that I can fix something, or at least I can help somebody fix something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hopefully we get the other two Volvos running. This one's gonna take a lot more work, but it is what it is. Like, subscribe, comment, leave a comment. No hateful comments, please.
Well, the wagon stuck me. We thought we had it running right. I drove it home last night and it started sputtering. And it's not running right. And today it just shut off while I was driving it. So it's more than the fuel pump. I ordered an idle air sensor last night. I've got a throttle body cleaning kit coming. So I really don't know what's wrong. It'll idle up, and now it's at the point where it just starts running real rough and it just shuts down. I'm beside myself, but what can you do? I have an Uber on the way right now, and I have a tow truck that we use a lot for our shop. I'm gonna have it towed to the shop, to our shop, instead of having it towed to the mechanic. I think my Uber's coming right now. Yep, it's here. So they're dropping the car off again here at the shop, tow truck. So we'll give it another shot, figure out what's going on. If you know what's going on, put something in the comments and we'll try it. All right, so a buddy of mine, I just called him. He's big into Volvo. His name's Chris Liner. He told me to check the grounds on anything fuel injected problems. Just check the grounds on the motor. So he told me where they are. I just looked, and these two are not connected. They're not connected at all. So we're gonna tighten them back up and see if maybe that fixes it. Car won't start at all right now. All right, so we grounded that one, put that ground back on, and we also put that ground back on. So we'll try it now and see if it starts up. Man, if it does, that would be great. dice. Kind of looks like the battery may be low now. Battery's not even showing. You know what? Let me put the battery charger on it. All right, put the battery charger on it. Let's see. Doesn't sound like it's getting fuel again. Huh. So another thing suggested was that maybe the sock filter on the in tank pump is clogged up, so it's not getting fuel.